Well, it never goes as expected. You know, you wish you went out there and, you know, you just slaughtered the whole team, but, you know, things happen. We all wish that we'd gone out and slaughtered the whole team, but, you know, it didn't happen. We played sloppy, we weren't organized, you know, and they capitalized on that.
In XBL, I think the biggest thing is that first kill off the break. You get that kill and it's a lot harder for that team to come back off the 4 and 5, right? You know, it is XBall, so you got to be. It's a lot faster pace than 7-man would be. We do a lot of training back here in Edmonton. Do things at the Kinsman Fieldhouse. You know, team training, run around the track, do some weightlifting, that kind of thing. So
we're all here to play paintball, you know, and CXBL, it's a major league, so you know, we thought we'd come out, try our hand at it. We had a franchise, so thought we'd just come out and try it out. You know, we made some good plays and then we made some bad plays, and you know, that's how paintball goes. Some days you play good, some days you play bad. You just got to go through it. When you make big mistakes like we were making, like, you know, mistakes you should have capitalized on like way when you were like learning, you know.
It's a little bit of experience there on their part, not so much maybe as us. Don't have the experience down in the States. As far as the coaching goes, I would have sent them to the X a lot more. You know, been a pain in our ass because it wasn't, you know, one-on-one. It's a little bit easier, but I mean, if they had gone up the X, it would have shut us down a little bit more.
We weren't organized at all. We came out late, you know. Guns weren't touching the net sometimes, and we got called on that, and you know, not running and gunning like we should have been.
Snake's really tough to play this field, so I mean, it gives us an opportunity to go different places, you know, try and take stuff off the break. You know, you kind of have that freedom, right? You can lose a couple points, try some things you might not really have done in a regular game, you know. So when you're up like that, it makes a lot of sense to kind of change things up, you know. But the Snake's really tough to play, but it made a lot of sense to go to that tower. The pins are in the way, blocking you out. As far as that, you know, having 5 guys alive off the break makes a huge difference. When we're able to kill a guy off the break, it's, you know, it's 5 on 4 right away. Their guys are thinking like, holy cow, we're going down already, you know.
They saw our mistakes and they capitalized. That's pretty much it. You know, they were a stronger team. They were a more organized team, and we weren't organized. We weren't ready for the event. Out of the whole thing, this was the major event, the major team we were looking forward to, and it didn't matter if we were going to win, we were going to lose. We wanted to come out and play Impact and show them what we had. Work on that. We need to go have a meeting as a team. We need to figure out what's going on. We need to get organized because we need to go out there and show them that just because we got beat by Impact doesn't mean we're going to get beat by everyone else. Red Deer, you expect to see Red Deer covered in paint. That's what you expect.